This has to be an important point here. In the issues of Tawheed, there was no ikhtilaf. There was no difference of opinion amongst the four madhahib. They all knew where Allah was and how they viewed Allah. Okay? And the reality of this world and the reality of the hereafter. That wasn't the problem. The issues were in other things. So it says, they were also close to one another on minor issues, but it so happened that one of them might be unaware of some evidence, dalil, or its correct interpretation. Let's stop. So here we have, they say someone was unaware of some evidence. Are you saying Imam Malik didn't know everything? Yes, we're saying Imam Malik didn't know everything. We're saying Abu Hanifa didn't know everything. We're saying Imam Shafi'i didn't know everything. We're saying Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal didn't know anything. Rahimahumullah jami'an. Get over it. They were imperfect. But do you know anybody that is perfect? No. Only Allah is perfect. Only Allah. Even the Prophet ﷺ made mistakes. But Allah made tawfiq, made success out of his mistakes. For those who don't understand that, even at Badr, when it was better to kill all the people, he freed them. And he cried afterwards because Allah showed him the punishment that would have happened if it wasn't that Allah had let them have these spoils of war. Abasa wa tawalla. He frowned and turned away. These are minor mistakes, but just to prove that no one was perfect. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And the only one that's perfect is Allah. So that these men made mistakes is no big deal. Nothing off our chest that they made mistakes, right? So then it goes on to say here, they did not oblige, okay, and so they missed some evidence, they didn't know all the hadith, or they interpreted it in a way that was incorrect, so they made some ijtihad on issue or issued fatwas based on their ijtihad, and they did not oblige others to adhere to what they said, but most of those followers adopted sectarian attitudes and restricted themselves to the views of those imams, even if they went against the dalil, and this is what's incorrect. You don't stick to Imam Hanbali when you know he was wrong in a certain issue. Okay? You don't stick to Imam Malik if you have proof that that's not what you're supposed to do. For example, those people who say they pray with their hands down and they say Imam Malik dead. Even if he did it, even if Imam Malik prayed like this, the Prophet ﷺ was told, we have the clear hadith where he said put your right hand on your left hand. So it don't make a difference if Imam Malik did it or not. Right? We follow the dalil. Does that make you not Maliki if you go like this? No. Who cares if you're Maliki anyway? But let's say you adhere to the fiqh that you find from Imam Malik. Doesn't break you. You're supposed to follow the dalil. And that's where your allegiance is supposed to be to. Go ahead, do what you want. Okay, we're going to pause for...